Hey everyone, Don and Ash here,
Hello.
back for another reaction video. This time we're going to be checking out a very interesting champion, and that is none other than Bard, the Wandering Caretaker. Um, I remember when we first saw Bard, I forget the cinematic, what the name of it was. Um, yeah, that's a good one. But you know what? It was the one where they're having a war of some sort, I think in Acacia. It's where we see Zillion as well. No, that's
No, that's
a
totally
different
different
cinematic.
one.
Oh my god. Okay, so
No, but there is a war going on.
there is okay. So let me go back a couple sentences. The war's going on, and then like there's this old man carrying this magical orb, right?
And,
And then like Bard's just chilling out by himself, like off in the distance. And the old man's running up like this mountain, I guess, to protect it from the invaders or something, who look like they're Noxian or something like that. Either way, it's a really cool animated style. It reminds me of like '90s animated movies,
yes.
like the line work and everything.
Yeah.
It's a really good one. If you guys know the name of it, drop it down in the comments below because I can't remember.
Because memory is failing right now.
Anyway, the old man gets hit or something on the side of the mountain, and he like keels over, and he like drops the gem thing, and it's like,
Yeah,
and it's like
I was gonna call it an egg.
the weight of it is like insane, and that's like what sets Bard off. He's like, all of a sudden he like hears a pin drop from like a mile away. He's like,
Hello?
yeah, and then he runs like maximum like sonic speed, like the flash speed up the mountain.
Yeah.
And like what's cool about Bard is that like you expect him. I think he like hovered up. He doesn't really run. He like just kind of zooms up.
Yes.
And then when he gets to the top,
he just like
he like floats onto his little like stick wooden peg legs.
Yeah. He's just like
it's so awesome.
It's almost like as if not like I was like as if he was in space. Like if there was no gravity, he just kind of like hops gently along.
No, that's a perfect way. And like in that video, you guys let us know that basically he doesn't have like a body. He like just makes up his form by pieces of like materials that he found when he visited Earth. Like, I'm gonna call it right. So that's really cool.
That is a really cool dynamic for sure.
Yeah, and he doesn't really care about humans. I guess his mission is to like protect the cosmos or protect the way things are, basically.
Those lost artifacts, including the orb. He's like, that is mine. Thank
you. Right. So yeah, let's get into these voice lines. There's only a couple minutes of voice lines, but I can't wait to see what he has to say or sound like because he doesn't have words, so I can't wait to hear what he sounds like or it sounds like because it doesn't. It's an entity or an energy or something like that. So yeah, no. Anyways, whatever. Let's get into it. I'm excited to hear what he sounds like.
I'm stoked.
All right, let's go. Yes, of course. I'm just gonna appreciate these sounds for what they are. It almost sounds like one of those big war horns, like those Viking war horns. Like they're elongated. I wish I could pull them up on screen right now. But they're long horns, and as they travel, the opening gets bigger.
Yeah, I know the one.
This sounds like what I would be listening to for my meditative music. He's literally a didgeridoo. You know what that is?
Yes, I do.
These sounds are so like warm and welcoming. Yeah?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little jolly, a little mysterious.
I like his little sprites floating around him.
Yeah.
In the art here.
I love the little like doo-doo-doo.
Yeah. It almost sounds like some sort of like wood flute on top. Yeah, some sort of flute for sure. The musicians probably had a blast making these.
Yeah.
Look at his little peg legs. Look at him.
I know.
He's sitting in like a meditative stance. He's not even standing up. That almost sound like a more like a stringed instrument, like a little strum on a stringed instrument, like a ukulele or a harp even.
I was gonna say a harp. No, I quite like these.
If this is all you hear in game, I'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
You can see his didgeridoo. Look at it over here.
Yeah.
His futuristic space digi. I like how he has like, what did he like use for his beard? Like a mop? Yeah, these are just sounds that would be playing in like a dream, or like, you're bewildered in a dream or something.
Bewildered is such a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I'm agreeing with myself. I just feel like it just visually, I'm like, I can't think of any other word. This could be also like, this could really, these sounds could literally be dungeon music or ambient dungeon
That's
music.
literally like I closed my eyes and I was like sort of picturing like the atmosphere that you can hear them in. I love the ambience of them.
It'd be cool if this was dungeon music for an MMO or something like that. That's the end, by the way. It'd be very cool if when you approach the boss, the the very happy, jolly, and calm, music turned angry. Like it
Yes,
would just be cool. It
yeah.
would be such a different dynamic. You're traveling through the dungeon, everything's kind of calm, and you're killing mobs, and everything's smooth, and you get to like experience the ambient atmosphere, and then the boss comes out, and he's just like, "Bruh," and the music turns all angry. That'd be such a cool like just to switch the dynamic up.
Yeah, I agree. I was picturing like also seeing these or hearing these from like an orchestra
Oh,
perspective.
absolutely, yeah.
Like I could totally picture, seeing an orchestra on stage and performing like even a whole song like this. I think it would be really cool to see that like behind the scenes of just how they were created. Like I know we've often been like, oh, we'd love to see voice actors in the booth sort of thing, right? But I would love in this case to see the actual like musicians.
Or I'm not even sure if it was musicians at this point. I'm like second guessing myself, and I'm like, I feel like this could also just be an audio engineer playing with a bunch of like sound. You know what I mean?
Like there's like like the keyboard that's like you said different sounds and stuff on it.
Not.
Like it's
I mean, I guess you could. Yeah, you could do it with the keyboard, or
depending on how it's programmed.
yeah. What I'm trying to say is you could do it with a MIDI keyboard. I wasn't picturing that though, but yes, you could do it with that. I was just picturing them playing with sound banks. That's it. Forget the keyboard and everything.
Yeah, okay.
Literally, like you can do all this stuff in software. You don't even need instruments at this point,
Fair.
right? So
Fair, that's true.
that's what adds to my curiosity. I'm not trying to say it. It wasn't musicians. It's crap or anything. I'm just trying to be like, there's so many different ways you can do this now
Yes.
that it just adds an extra level of curiosity to the fact that yes, I would also like to find out how they did it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, Bard himself. I want to bring his splash art back up on the screen for a minute. Princess Mononoke, done.
Like
He fits
yeah.
into that world 100%. I could
Hands
just see him
down.
floating around in the forest, the Princess Mononoke forest or whatever.
Yeah.
100%.
Especially with his sprites.
They literally look the same, like the same body shape. The only difference is that the ones in Princess Mononoke are white. That's literally the only difference.
Yeah.
But they
But
got the
overall,
same round heads, little pudgy stomachs, and like they got their little fat stomachs,
they're
and
so cute.
yeah, and their little legs there.
But definitely like his whole aesthetic, right down to his mask. I know it's not like the same coloring, but in terms of like, having the 3 circles, 3 holes, totally.
Ash hasn't played Majora's Mask like the Zelda games as a kid, but that's literally Majora's Mask. Like literally, it reminds me of Majora's Mask. It's not quite the same, but like, come on. Anybody who's played those old Zelda games, when you see that, I'm just like, yep, there you go. You could be one of the um I guess entities in that game as well. I'm not even gonna try to remember what anything's called in that game because I played it like what 25
Way
plus
long ago.
years ago now. I'm like, oh damn, that's a long time, man. Aging myself on camera here. But yeah, Bard is really cool, and we both really I think liked how for a character that doesn't speak like Sona, um, uh, that these were so enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Sona's DJ voice lines were more just soundscapes as well because you couldn't quite make out what she's saying. Somebody in the comments on that video did say that I don't know why they did sound like that because they're completely legible in game. So we have no idea.
Huh.
But I think that him hanging out with DJ Sona would just work.
Can you guys make a remix?
Yeah, that'd be a cool little friendship there.
Yeah, I love to actually just mentioning quickly in this splash art too, where he's just like got this string of galaxy that he's got, and he's just like, ooh, Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I just love that it's like he's controlling the galaxy, and I'm not actually controlling it, but like, it's so awesome to see
He's
that being brought into his splash art in that way.
yeah, he's doing something with magic, and I mean, like he seems to be. It was not like he can ever change his expression, so he's just 100% all the time. Yeah, like curious. Ooh, paper bag. Yeah,
Oh, you have my crystal there.
yeah, just 24/7. And like, even though the little sprites don't have faces too, you get the idea. Like the one sprite off in the corner right here, his face is tilted, so
Yeah.
it just kind of insinuates that they're curious too, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I love the one hanging out on his didgeridoo. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. He's just chilling. But I love that when you have a character that doesn't speak, you get to really have to think about how are you still gonna bring this character to life that way. Um, and I think this is such an excellent example of how to execute that.
Yeah, not just the sounds, but the sounds and the artwork. Really,
Yeah.
if like if we broke this into some sort of like pie with three sections, you take out the one section, you got to really make the other two
Stand
bang,
out,
like stay.
yeah.
Oh, they did a
Yeah.
fantastic job.
But yeah, it's like it just goes to show that you don't necessarily always need a voice. You can get away with body language, facial expressions. That like little things make a difference like that. Like Don pointed out with the sprites and just the tilt of a head. You can get a whole different vibe from it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you guys have to let us know if you like Bard. We love Bard.
We
So
love Bard.
how can you not like Bard? It feels like he's like a Braum character to me. Even though Braum's completely wholesome and Bard's just kind of like mysteriously cute. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't really care about humans, so even though you think he's cute, he's like, yeah, whatever. So anyways, where's my stone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Basically.
here for my artifact.
Basically. He's like, I'm out after that. So yeah, let us know everything you know about Bard and his relationship with Aurelian Sol, because, they're the two space or galaxy kind of entities or champions. Um, or if you dislike Bard for any reason, let us know why. But anyways, I think that wraps it up for us. Let us know, yeah, everything about Bard that you know. And other than that, please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.
Bye.